Okay, so I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have seen my recent YouTube community post here on the channel about the reduced requirements for the YouTube Partner Program. Now, the new requirements are 500 subscribers and of course 3,000 hours of watch time or 3 million views on YouTube Shorts. Now, I'm not going to be doing YouTube Shorts, but I am hoping for at least 3,000 hours of watch time, and I hope that you can continue watching videos like this one and give me a great big bear hug for it. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Nanoblock Unbox and Build, and this time we are doing Bewear, the stuffed bear Pokemon, a normal and a fighting type which was introduced in the Alola region for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. And yes, I was, well, I wasn't practically kidding with the whole teddy bear, well, the bear hug thing, but anyway, this thing is such a powerful fighter that its arms, so while it's flailing around, can actually break a tree branch. So, we've done the opening of the box. Let's actually get down to the cracking of the bag. Here we go. And it looks like we've got 4 bags to sort out. So I'm going to get started with sorting out all the pieces that I'll need, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Before I begin, guys, I just want to point out that I am also active on the community tab here on the YouTube channel. I do all sorts of things, from posting pictures to my latest projects, as well as polls which will affect the Twitch and YouTube channel. So please do spend a couple of minutes checking out all my community posts, and of course, enjoy the video. So we've now sorted out all the pieces that we're going to need for the Bewear build, and there's a lot of pink involved in this as well as there is black. So let's start with the pink first. We've got, on this side right here, we've got some 1x1s, and we've got some 1x3s, 1x4s, 1 and 1x6s, and we've also got some pink L's. So for the 1x1s we have 5 of them, 1x3s is 4, 1x4s is 8, 1x6 is 8 again, and the L's is 16. Then on this side here, we've got 20 1x2s, 11 2x4s, and 2x3s, and we've also got 8 2x2s in the pinks. So that's it for the pinks sorted. For the blacks, and we have got 8 2x2s, 9 2x3s, 14 L's, 10 2x4s. We've also got 3 black 1x4s, 4 1x3s, and 17 1x2s. Then we've also got some whites, which is going to be for the eyes and part of Bewear's feet and arms and his ears. We've got 2 1x4s, and 14 1x2s, 8 1x3s, and 5 L's. And then we've got some Magneto over here as well. We've got some 1x2s, which will be for the ring around Bewear's tail, and of course, that is it. So with those with all the sorting done, I'm now going to get to work on step 1 of the build, where we're going to start off with Bewear's body. Okay, so step 1 is over and done with, and it was really easy. I just began with a black 2x4 right here at the front, and then put on 2 black 2x3s on both sides, so that there will be something of a gap behind the 2x3, which is filled up by the pink the 2x4, and then it is filled up by the pink 2x4 right here to form something like this. And then behind those is a pink 1x6 with a 1x4 at the top to finish it all off. So right now it looks like it's going to be a nice, a good foundation for the build of the model. So I'm going to get started on step 2, where we're going to be working on another layer for Bewear, and hopefully prevent any shaking on the model. So step 2 of the build is now completed, and it has, well, there's no shaking on the model whatsoever, which is a good sign. So let's start off with the foundation brick right here at the front. It is another black 2x4, and it is one peg away from the 2x4 that we started off with on step 1. Then I placed 2 black L's with one gap facing southwest and one gap facing southeast. And of course those gaps are filled out by the 2x4 from earlier. Then I placed a black 2x3 right here so that it connects everything from step 1 with the black 2x4 and the pink 2x4. Then I placed 2 1x3s, one on here and then one here, so that it's so that just to get the black out of the way. Then onto the pink, I have done a pink L with a gap. This one is facing southwest with the gap, and this one is facing southeast. Then I placed a pink 2x4 right here so that it starts to form Bewear's tail, and then finally 2 1x2s here and here. So that is it for the second step of the Bewear model. Now I'm going to get started on step 3 of the build, and I think I might have to lower the... That should be alright, shouldn't it? Yeah, as long as I keep trying to bring it up close. And I do apologize for the lack of light, guys. I know that it's a lot of black, but hopefully with my explanations you will understand what I've done and what to do. So I'm going to now get on to step 3 of the build, where we're going to be working on more of the lower body and part of the tail for Bewear. Step 3 is now completed, and we have done quite a bit on the body of Bewear and also the back. So let me start off with the front. I began this step with a black 1x4 right here at the front. Then I placed a 1x2 here and here to help form more of the curve on Bewear's body. Then to help keep it all steady, I've got 2 black L's. This one, the gap is facing southwest, and the gap on this one is facing southeast. And then to help out with the back is, on the sides right here, is 2 more 2x3s for Bewear. Now on the back of the model, there is a pink 1x1 on both sides here and here. Then it's followed by 2 pink 2x3s, one here and one here. Then we've got a Magneto 1x2 right here, followed by another pink 1x2. So that is it for step 3 of the build. I'm now going to get to work on step 4, where we're going to be adding some arms to Bewear. So with step 4 of the build now over and done with, we haven't really done much with the tail, because we're going to be finishing that off later on in the build. We have done the arms for Bewear, but let me just begin with the difficult pieces, which are the black. So I began with a 2x4 right here. It is very difficult to see, I know, but there's definitely a 2x4. Then these pieces right here are black L's. The gap on this one is facing southwest, and the gap on this one is facing southeast. Then I have applied 2 more 2x4s, where it's actually one row of 2 pegs on the model itself. The other 3 rows are hanging over the model like so. So that should look something like this on a bird's eye view. This is what it should look like. There we go. And then on the back, to help support the 2x4s, are 2 pink L's. One here is facing southwest with the gap, and the gap on this one is facing southeast. Then I've placed a 1x6 right here on the back of the model. So that is that for step 4. I'm now going to get to work on step 5, where we are going to be adding more to the arms of Bewear. Step 5 of the build is now over and done with, and we have secured the arms, the 2x4s from the previous step, a little more securely and tightly now. I'll tell you about those in a minute. I began with this step with the black 1x4 right here at the very front. Then I placed 2 black 2x2s, one here and one here. It's kind of like a mirror builder with these sort of steps, so it should still be the same. Then I placed a black 1x2 here and again here to help keep the 2x4 a little more stable from the previous step. Then I placed a black 2x2 over in the very middle of each of those 2x4s from earlier. There we go. And then right here, behind the 1x2s in blacks is a 1x2 pink here and here, followed by two 2x3s, one here and one here. So that is it for step 5 of the build, and we are working up towards more of Bewear's arms. So we're going to carry on with that in step 6 of the build. Step 6 is now completed, and it was another easy step, but I might as well show you guys what I did first. So I began with the black 2x4 right here at the front, so it will be a continuous pattern of 1s and 2s until we get to the head of Bewear. And then on both sides of those, the 2x4 is a black L, where this gap is facing the southwest, and this one is facing the southeast. And then there's two more black 2x3s over the arms of Bewear. Hopefully, if I can lower the light a bit. Yeah, sorry guys, this is the best that I can do. Hopefully in the future I can resolve all this. Then I've got two pink 1x2s, one here and one here, followed by a 1x6 here at the back of the model. So that is it for step 6 of the kit. I'm now going to get to work on step 7, where we are going to be doing the shoulders of Bewear, hopefully the end of them, and work on more of the upper body. Step 7 is now completed, and well, it is, from what I could read on the instructions, the end of the black for the time being. So let me explain what I had to do first. I began with a black 1x4 right here at the very front of the model. Right there. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. Then I placed a black L, with this one has the gap facing the northeast, and this one, the gap is facing the northwest, which is completely different to what we've been doing earlier. Then I grabbed a 1x2 here and another 1x2 here, followed by a pink 1x2 here and here. Then I grabbed a final black 1x2 here, and then another one here to finish off the shoulders for Bewear. Then I grabbed two pink 2x3s, one here and one here, so that we are done with the body of Bewear. So with the body over and done with, it looks like we're starting to get to work on the head of Bewear. So I'm going to get started on step 8, and hopefully we'll have a head start to the build. Step 8 of the build is now completed, and it is nothing but pink. Absolute pink. So we've got a 2x4 right here to begin at the front of the model, followed by a 1x1 on the back row of the 2x4 that we placed earlier. Then I placed a 2x4 on a horizontal. Was it horizontal or vertical? Anyway, it should be looking like this. And then a 1x6 right here at the back for Bewear. So that is step 8. I'm now going to get to work on step 9, where we're going to build up on more of the head. And that means more pink. Step 9 is complete, and again we have done more for Bewear's head. I began with a pink 1x4 right here, going vertically. I believe it was vertically. I hope I am right. If I'm incorrect, do let me know down in the comments below, and I will get back to you on those. Then I placed a pink 2x2 on both ends of the 1x4 to help carry on with the curved effect look of Bewear. Then I placed a 1x3 here and again here to carry on with the head of Bewear. Then a pink L with the gap on this one is facing northwest, and the gap on this one is facing northeast, and then a pink 1x4 to connect everything together. So that's it for step 9. For step 10, we're going to be adding some, beginning with the mouth of Bewear, and what it looks like the ears, the long fluffy ears, that's on its head. We're now done with step 10 of the build, and we are beginning with the mouth of Bewear as well as its ears. So let's start off with the mouth. It starts off with a white L where the gap is facing the northeast, but it should look like this right here, so that one part of the L, that starts off with the for the horizontal, it's hanging off the edge like so, but the gap will be filled by the pink 2x2 right here. And then to the left of the white L is a pink 1x2, so that it carries on with the curve effect of Bewear for its head. Then there is two pink L's, and this is kind of like a mirror build going on from here on out, guys. So a pink L with a gap. This one has its gap facing southwest, and this one has it facing southeast. Then a 1x3 white here and here to start forming the ears of Bewear. A pink 2x2 here and here, and on the very back is a pink 1x6. So that is it for step 10 of the build. I'm going to get to work on step 11, and whilst I get to work on that, please check out this quick message on the channel. Do you like what you see on the screen? The link to the video will be down in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself. But for now, we're going back to the build. And don't forget, guys, you can always catch me on Twitch doing gameplay like the one behind me at 2 o'clock London time. It won't be consistently on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Tuesdays, Thursdays. It will be random, so don't forget to hit that follow button on my channel so that you can get notified when I go live, so we can talk about all things gaming and, of course, Pokemon as well. So, with that out of the way, let's move on to step 11 of the build. I began with the pink 1x4 right here, because from step 10, that white L was a little loose, and I wanted to make sure that when I carried on, it stopped wiggling, so it's already done the job. Then I placed the two white L's on the model here. This one has its gap facing southwest, and this one southeast. And then behind the pink 1x4, to create a gap of 2 on top of it, is two 1x2s, one here and one here. And again, this will be something of a mirror build. Then a pink 1x3 right behind it, where the two pegs are overlap behind the 1x2, so it should look like this. And then the white 1x2 should be over the white 1x3 from earlier. Of course, over the back, the inner sides of the white 1x3s, and of course the pink 1x3 as well. Then a pink 1x2 here and here, followed by two 2x3s, one here and one here. So that is it for step 11 of the build. I'm now going to get started on step 12 and carry on with the mouth of Bewear. Step 12 of the build is now over and done with, and there's an obvious addition. Yep, there's a black 1x2 right here for Bewear's nose, which is the perfect foundation brick for the build. I then went on and proceeded with two white L's. This one has its gap facing northwest, and this one is northeast. Whereas with the pink L's, their gaps, this one has it facing southwest, and this one is southeast. And then back again with another pink L, well, on both sides, where the gaps are facing northwest, and northeast, and the gaps are filled by two white 1x2s, one here and then one here. Then two pink 2x2s here and here to help keep everything stable. And then a 1x6 right here for the back of the head. So that is step 12. We are going back into the black, guys, so I will try my best again to help explain where everything went. But hopefully with step 13, it shouldn't be a problem. Step 13 is now completed, and yes, we do, well, there's is black, but there's not that many pieces in black. So let me begin with the foundation brick for this step. It's this pink 1x2 right here, but then it is surrounded by 2 black L's, but it is easy to spot where they should go, because this one has its gap facing southeast, and this one has its gap facing southwest. So it should form the eyes for Bewear here. Next up, on the sides, on the left and the right of the black L's, and this is kind of a mirror build here again, guys. 2 pink L's, the gap face on this side is facing southwest, and the gap here is facing southeast. Then it is a white 1x3 here like this, where it should be going over the white 1x2 from earlier. Then 2 more pink L's, where the gap on this one is facing northeast, and the gap here is facing northwest. Then I've got 2 pink 2x3s right here to carry on with the structural integrity for the model. So that is it for step 13. I'm now going to move on to step 14, where it looks like we are carrying on with more of Bewear's head, and it looks like we're actually nearing the top. So looks like the end might be in sight, guys. So step 14 is over and done with, and yes, we've got more of the eyes for Bewear done. I began with the pink 2x3 right here in the middle of the front of the head. Then I placed, and this is kind of like a mirror build again, guys, a white 1x2 going over the black L's that we did earlier. A 1x6 here and here to connect everything on the back, on the head of Bewear. Then a pink 1x4 again here and here, followed by a pink 2x4 here, and 2 white 1x2s, one here and one here. So that is it for step 14, and for step 15 we're going to be building the crown of Bewear's head and adding more to the ears. Okay, so step 15 of the build is over and done with, and we have done the most of the crown of Bewear's head. So I began with a pink 2x4 right here at the very front, so that it covers the eyes of Bewear. Then I placed a 1x2 pink here and here to kind of act like markers. Then it's 2 white 1x4s, one here and one here for his ears, which are starting to look brilliant. Then 2 more 2x4s, one here and one here, followed by a pink 1x2 over the white at the inner end of the white 1x4s, one here and then one here, and then a pink 1x4 right here at the back to finish off the head of, well, the back of Bewear's head. So with that now over and done with, I'm now going to move on to step 16 of the build. Step 16 of the build is now over and done with, and it was really easy. It's just a simple step. It's a pink 2x4 right here at the front of Bewear's crown. Then a white 1x3 here and here, followed by 2 more here and here. So that should be the end of the whites, the 2x3s. Then there is another pink 2x4 right here at the back of the head. So that's it for step 16. I'm now going to do step 17 build right here on camera, as well as step 18. But first it is step 17, and I'm going to start off with 2 white 1x2s. One here, and then one here. So this is what it should look like now. And then a pink 1x4 here at the back. It should be positioned right behind the white 1x3s that we did earlier. Then a pink 1x1 on this side of Bewear's head. And that is what it should look like after step 18. So with that now over and done with, I'm now going to do step 19 for Bewear, and it's really easy. All I need is 4 black 2x2s. Here we go. These pieces right here, and all I have to do is put one on top of the other, and then place them on both of the arms of Bewear, like so. So this is what it should look like now. And it's done beautifully. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to put it aside so that I can get everything ready for step 20, where we're going to be building the feet for Bewear. Okay, so I'm nearly done with step 20. I've done one of the feet so that I can show you what it should look like at the end of the step. So it's basically, right here at the bottom, two white 1x2s, one here and one here, where it's kind of like building a Z, a little Z. Then behind each one, right here, is a black 1x3, and then a black L, and the gap on this side of Bewear's leg is, I believe this is the the right leg of Bewear. The gap should be, for the L, should be facing the northeast, and the gap on the other leg here should be facing northwest. Then on top of all of that, and the other leg should, at the bottom, should look like this. Just so that, for clarification, here we go. And then on top of each one, for the second step of part 20, there should be a black 2x4 going over the white 1x2, and the black 1x3, and the L, and then to the left or the right, depending on what leg of Bewear you are doing, is a black 1x2 right here. Again, for purpose of clarifying, there we go, hope you can see that. There is a black 1x2 right there. And then, for part 3 of each step, you have to put on a black 2x3 like this one, and you have to put it over the middle of the 2x4 and the 1x2 like this, and then fill the sides, the front and the back of the leg, with 1x2s, one here at the front and then one here at the back. And then again, for step 4 of this part, this part, is another black 2x4 here at the top, and then a 1x2 on the side. So it should look, they should both look like this. And with that, we can now put them underneath Bewear. And I just have to get it correct. So it should look like this. Hopefully I've done it correctly. If not, I can always check the box art again. Yes, it looks like I have, which is perfect. So now all I have to do is the tail. And for the tail, I might as well do it the build on camera again. I begin with a pink 2x2, and then it doesn't matter which part of the 2x2 of this brick you do it on. You then place another pink 1x2 at the end, and then 2 Magneto 1x2s like these, one on this side, one on this side, and then secure it all with one final Magneto 1x2, so it should look like this. And then we can attach it to the tail, the back, just like this. And there it is, Bewear, ready to gather more honey and natural ingredients in the Alola region, and of course scare away its foes with its massive swinging arms. Did you like my little unboxing video? If you did, why not check out my other content right here? I have a nice little video for a Nanoblock set from a video game series, or I have a playlist right here for all of my past builds. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can help the channel grow, and ring the bell to get notified on my latest videos. Happy gaming, guys, and I'll see you at the next unboxing build.